Hello, everyone. Wow, we don't even know where to start from. This is Da Setro and Joke Setro welcoming you on our usual Sunday live stream. And unlike how we used to do before, that we usually have this on our other channel, we have decided to move base. So this is our new channel. So with that being said, I hand it over to my beautiful baby girl.
Good day, everyone. You can see that I was just sitting when it started. It's a pleasure to be around on this live stream today. Yeah. So, yeah, 2020 in retrospect, and that's what your thoughts about it and the way forward in 2021. That's just it. So, it's really
When you
great.
say
Mm,
you are jumping the gun,
mm.
retrospect. We're not
We're
talking
talking
about.
about, I
We
know
are
now,
talking
we're
about what
thinking of, yes,
you guys have passed through this year,
yes, now
what
I
you
know.
expected this year, and what you have seen this year. So think through. We want everyone to come up with the little story about what they have seen this year, 2020, uh, actualizing out for them. This year, 2020, actually is like a game of chess that just played itself out in a different ball game. And I know a lot of us were like, oh, 2020. A lot of persons have come over with a numerous plan. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. This is now December. Let us now come together and let us tell ourselves what have you been able to accomplish in those your numerous goals. So we are going to be taking turns. She's going to tell us what she has, what our goals were. I want you to tell us what your goals are this year and how it has actually played out. So I'm putting her on the spot.
Which on the spot? Is it my first to be on the spot? Is it my first? One of my goals, I'm into fashion designing and the likes. Most of the times when I'm working, because of the epileptic power supply here in Africa, I'll just be fagged out because I use the lights to work, and each time there is no work, there is no lights. I'm just pissed off. So this year I just spoke about. I just said I'm going to have lights all through. I just said I want to be having lights every time. I just want to have lights. And today, to my greatest surprise, that's the reality. Oh yeah.
How did it become a reality?
Because I had it, I decided. I just told my husband one day. I said I want constant power supply. I want us to have solar. He said, it's expensive. I said, yes, let's go for it. Let's think of how much is it. Let's call those that have it before. So one thing I discovered is that if there is no bill, there will be no way. But if you have a will, once you have a will and you want something and you're positive about it and you also work towards it, to do things towards it, you're gonna have it. So I was just so positive. I just said, he said, I said, I want to, I'm tired of not having lights. I'm tired of not having lights. So I just said it, and that's how God just talks it out. God just wants to tell somebody, "Wait, you have to have lights." And
Okay,
that's it.
that's a
It's
good one. So that's one out of thousands
out of
of
so
things
many.
that
Yes,
has
now.
happened to you this year.
Mm.
So
Mm.
I think
I don't want to think of the bad
that's
ones.
a very good one because if you look at this, I remember today she just stood up from nowhere, just woke up from nowhere and said, "We're going to have a solar." And I looked at her, I laughed. I said, "Do you know how much that will cost us?" That solar. Okay. The next thing she was just positive about it. Oh, I just agreed with her. Because I know how much. Let me just say, I was just in my mind. I was like, "Oh, it's going to be too expensive and the lights." And you know, before the year 2020 runs out, we have the solar, and that's why you can see all our faces sharp. Even if they like, let them off their father's lights.
Have they been, has the light been on? This is not NEPA
This is
light.
not about like
If
this is
not, we don't
solar.
be running from this and that. I don't want to think of the bad ones.
No, let's talk about
But the
the good
good,
ones.
just the
No, not just about the good. Let's talk about the good ones. Then any other challenging parts, because life is all about good and bad. So you can't just be having a smooth sail just like that. That's a fake life. You can't just have everything. Yeah, yes, positive, positive. if you are always looking forward to have everything positive, positive, positive in life, even God did not experience that kind of stuff. I hope you know. When God was creating positive, positive, let there be this, let there be that, until He created these people. Until God created female. Oh, then there was pandemonium, or what they call pandemonium. Because it was immediately God created female. A lot happened. You don't want me to gist you. God did not have it after creating women. God did not have it smooth sail again. He now had to like move from snake, introducing. Snake was the first marketer, marketing Apple, and the same Apple you and I were eating today. So please, if you are joining this live stream, just comment below. Let's have a full gist, and I'm going to send the link to you, everyone, so that you can actually join us live. We want to see face to face. We want to talk face to face. We want to read your comments, so you can just chat us up. We want to talk to you. We want to feel your pulse. So, in case you want to join us live, and I know Jim Barak, I'm expecting Jim Barak. Jim Barak. Jim, I'm expecting you on this our channel. One of the reasons why we have to move to this channel is because we want to be having our live stream on this channel now. Because we discovered what
those ones.
we don't want to talk too much.
That's another one.
We don't do they cannot take away our joy. Our joy is so important to us that we polish it with Africanicious water. I know something. When you talk about year 2020 in retrospect, we want we don't want to just be from our side, but since we are waiting for you to tell us what your experiences have been in this year, I will also tell you this. If there is anything that makes me happy, oh, let's give it up to G.
You look so different today.
I love the happy.
I got a new pair of headphones. Is everything working good? You can hear me?
Oh, sorry.
I'm sound good? Man, now I can't hear.
Myself.
Okay, we can hear you.
I muted myself. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I just had my birthday on December 11th, and my wife got me the new headphones because I was having a harder time talking with you guys. So she bought me these.
Wow. Well, I think it's that time we hugged your wife. Please show her this part where we are hugging ourselves
and
transferring it to her. That's a very nice stuff you have there.
Well, I'm very thankful that I have a loving wife just like yourself, and that marriage is everything. And in my book, 33 years, 5 children. It's a long road. If you want to be able, if you want to know what test your patience means, be married a long time, and you'll get the point. And that's the beautiful thing about what you two are doing, is creating a network that shows that, hey, everybody can, you have to lead by example. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you two are doing so well. And I'm not going to be able to stay on long today. I have an errand to run with one of my daughters. It seems like there's a little shopping requirement for me to do today, but I'm just stopping in because, I'm always trying to make sure I keep up to date with you guys and see how everything's going.
Thank you so very much, Jim. And you know what? We are talking about our 2020 in retrospect, so that before you leave, you can just tell us what 2020, what experience
in retrospect, yeah. Well, it would have 3 aspects. I would think the political aspect of the election cycle. I would say the COVID would be the other, and then I'll come back and touch on those. And I would say the third is adapting to this new lifestyle of COVID itself. I've gotten to see a little bit of what I did need and didn't need in my life, you know, the excessiveness of, the lifestyle that I was, somewhat leading. I'm not a rich man. Um, I'm blessed, but the 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 overall concern that is going forward in the United States right now is disturbing, to say the least. So that would I would say that in retrospect, and there's a couple of things that I found out about, like it's hard to put it in words, but there's a divide between religions in a sense. Even infighting is going on in the United States here. So like the GOP party and the Democrat party, they there's no coherentness that leadership true leadership brings, and we don't have a confident election cycle going on right now that's bringing the confidence to the people. So that would be my overall retrospect for the year.
Wow, wow, wow.
And I turned 53, if you want to know, by the way.
Whoa! He just turned 53.
What was the date?
11th.
Yeah, I'm 12/11/67.
Wow, 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 wow.
So,
I
you
think
look like
you look like 30 something.
yes. Even today you're looking brighter. So as in
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
In
I've been
Africa,
enjoying.
do you know how we pronounce people that looks like you in Africa? Omoto fine. Omoto fine. Say that.
I couldn't do it. I can't do that.
That's how we qualify people that are looking younger than their
Okay.
age. Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's
Don't
very
even
nice.
look anywhere close to
yes.
this. You have a very good body structure.
I had a very active youth, and the kids keep you young. Every time you have a child, I think that's a life force energy that it manifests things for you within. I mean, your mindset changes when you're being of service to children. So I think that mindset change really helps. And
Wow.
so what's up with you two guys? What have you been doing lately? I know I saw the latest videos. Give us an update on the foundation. Let me hear back from you guys.
Okay, to start with, looking at our year in retrospect, you cannot believe it. The federal government approved our foundation.
Yes, nice.
So,
Number one, yep.
So we have our branded wear now, our branded T-shirts and the likes of them. Maybe if you can help us to get anywhere in the United States where they can be branding quality shirts for our what's it called?
Foundation.
Our
Why,
foundation.
do you want made in USA shirts in particular, or are you just looking? First of all, that's a good question. Where do you want your shirts made? Wouldn't you want them made in Africa?
No, we want
No. The shirts themselves, where they're going to be made.
this particular ones are made here in Nigeria.
Okay.
But for some of our subscribers that are outside there, we want it to be easy for them if they want to get it, so that before you now sending it over there to them, it will be more expensive because of cargo. Right. So if we can get somewhere in the United States where they can help us to be making our branded shirts, so that anybody that just want to support our channel.
Right. I already took the first step on that. I found Setros blog at Twitter, and I pinned my tweet. I redid the Makakao tweet. So, and then I added Calls from Africa link and said that they're going to help facilitate your foundation. If you want, my Twitter is at Jim Barrick. I sent you guys my Twitter, so you guys didn't follow back yet. So I don't know what's up with that, but I try to reach out on that. I checked out the WhatsApp thing that you asked me about. I'm not going to do the WhatsApp thing. It's connected to Facebook. I don't trust any of the litigation that's going on with Section 230. That deals with what an internet company could be called a publisher. In other words, they can't be sued for the content. And basically, private companies have this monopoly right now on this legal term. And so I'm not going to use WhatsApp. I like to use a little Twitter. I very never use Facebook. I do have one, but it's just like a family posting place where I throw a couple pictures up or something. But I don't do anything with Facebook. And I don't do Instagram. I only do YouTube. I boycotted YouTube and left for a long time after they had issues with security issues. If you were holding a live show, sometimes somebody could come into your show without them being invited. That was called what
Really?
we called here YouTube channel. Yeah, while you were live streaming. And I knew right then and there that for some reason or another, that represented to me a leftist kind of movement. Like here they are, a private company, and yet they were just allowing for these internet protocols not to be secure. And so I left that for 2 years. But there was one gentleman that I always wanted to keep in contact, and I couldn't get any other way of contacting him unless it was on YouTube. So I went back after a couple of years off and threw my boycott aside. I thought I'm really good at boycotts, so if I wanted to boycott, but I gave up after 2 years and went back. And then I started goofing around. That's how I found you guys, and so I'm back on. So.
Wow! Glad you came back and because this week, the video we made concerning the fourth graduation we'll be having for that carpentry guy
that we had
for the carpentry guy. The boy was just so happy.
Okay, I think that's funny.
After the event, he pulled a call across to us. He was just thanking. I was just telling him, no, it's not me you thank. Just thank God. It's not me you thank. So I'm listening.
Well, the beautiful thing about that is, once again, those tools are going to be there for him. And he'll be able to show other people how to use those tools. And so what you've just done is you planted a seed, and it's always going to keep growing, so with the foundation there at the roots, it's going to continue to grow at all times. Yeah. So, when you see guys like this, I mean, you could tell just looking at him in his eyes that he has the passion to be a carpenter, like a particular trade. And just like the other ladies last week, they have particular fashion, cakes, all types of different passions. And if without passion in your life, there's not much. You got to have a little faith in something. And we don't want to claim religions on, I don't at least. But I know that, deep down inside that, compassion is the right thing to do. So everything I've been looking forward to getting through the Christmas holidays. Then I can get back in touch with you guys a little bit more in depth. And then I like to hear your conversations with other people that you have on the show a lot. You've been bringing on a really good guest. And so very excited. And it's great to just keep in contact with somebody on the other side of the world. It's just great. I've been reading up on Nigeria and Lagos. So I'm trying to get a little bit more familiar with the area that you live in, and your political climate is very, wow, you guys are, and I also wanted to ask you about your, this conversion rate and Bitcoin stuff, but I want to leave that alone. My daughter just came in the room. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to say long, but but thank you. Excuse me. But yeah, in retrospect, everything's going good. I think you guys got the right forward momentum going. I'm looking forward to getting more involved. I do know this guy that has he has a foundation also here in the United States, and I think we're gonna have a little good contact there. I think we're gonna get something going with that. That's gonna be my goal coming into the new year, is to try to use my influence of the network that I'm around, and try to draw that energy in. And as far as the T-shirt thing goes, I'm not good at this stuff. I'm not good at merchandising. I'm more of a people person. I can I like to reach out to people and get them drawn into something. Just not
Yeah.
that, yeah. I'm a Sagittarian, so you gotta,
That's great. And we just want to also use this opportunity to thank you, because
Yes.
people like you have been part of the few that are still giving us the passion to still continue with what we are doing. And if you
Right.
check, we have to move this our live stream away from the other channel to this channel, because
Because we
Right.
believe it's going to grow
we
here,
we believe that it's going to grow
grow here,
more
here
here
with time.
with
Exactly
time.
right. Exactly right. I
So
knew you were gonna make that move once you did that, and I saw you start with the Zetra and then move to this, and then and once again, please try to check out that D Live and get that is. It's a great way to get a community reach. It's really growing, and but do your own research on the company, like I did with for WhatsApp and everything. You just got to do your own research. I have trust issues with companies, so I make sure that I you know do my homework and at least look at their background and see if they have influences in foreign affairs that I'm not agreeing with, or I'm not gonna participate with you. You know,
mm,
you know.
mm.
So but like I said, thank you for
So
having me on.
thank you so very much, and thank you for reaching out to calls from
Yeah,
Africa. They told us
They told us
you reached out
you
to
reach out to
them. We are
them.
so
We are
yeah,
so
grateful.
yeah. I reached out, let them know about the DLive link, and but yeah, um, it's been. I could feel the journey coming on. You know what I mean? The journey's just started. You know what I mean?
yes,
Like there's
yes.
a big change coming. Everybody
Hmm,
knows it. The
hmm,
dominoes are falling. They are
hmm,
falling.
hmm.
You know, they think they can rush in this little plan in before we're gonna be subservient to them. And you know, so we're not falling for it anymore. So everybody's gonna, yeah.
So we are so
Thank you.
grateful. Don't
Thank you
let
so
us
very
delay
much. Yes.
our love to
Okay.
your beautiful
Daughter
daughter
and your
and
Yeah,
wife.
your wife.
Thank you for
I will
getting
get them
me.
on eventually. Sometime they're a little camera shy, but we'll work on that.
Oh,
Okay,
lovely, lovely.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you
bye
so
okay,
very
guys.
bye.
much.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, bye bye. Okay, so I think, wow, so nice to have you, Simon Ahmad. Simon Ahmad, we want you to come up live, and that's why I'm going to be sending you an invite link.
Yes.
We
And
want
just tell
to
us about.
tell us about year 2020, your experience in year 2020, your retrospects.
Yes. So
So I've
just tell us,
just
and let's share
I've
what.
just sent you the link to join us live. So this is the link to join us live. Simon, what must we
We
must
must
rise
rise
up?
up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So please,
Simon, we would like to have you here.
yeah.
So
So you can
so
continue.
if you are looking at year 2020, a lot of persons came up with the mindset that, oh, I'm going to build castle in the air, I'm going to do this, I'm going to, some persons might just be like, I'm going to get pregnant like 16 times in this year. Some persons will be like, oh, I'm going to buy a Lamborghini, I'm going to get this, and boom, the unexpected happened, and everybody turned to Chinese ninja. True. And that's the first time. If anybody is telling me that there will come in a time that you will be entering into the banking hall with your face mask, how I will not believe it, but it happened this year. But in everything, we just want to say, we appreciate the fact that we still have life. Because once you have life, there is hope. And if there is anything that we are grateful for as a family, the opportunity that has been given to us to be able to touch lives, put smiles into faces, helping the poor, not just helping for helping's sake, but helping, excuse me,
Come, come, come. Can continue.
Apologies for that. That's my daughter causing some level of distraction. So, if there is anything we just have to thank God for, is the fact that we're able to. Wow, we have somebody. Oh,
Okay, let me see where I can get a good light. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
yeah. Hello.
Yo, you
Wow.
Can you hear?
In Africa, yes, we can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
In Africa, they call you Oyibo Pepe. No, I
What's
can't hear
that
you now.
mean?
Okay, it means you are
It
wise.
means that's
What's that
how they
mean?
call. That's how they
Oh.
call white beautiful people.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm
It is good to see you.
looking at.
I see you,
Wow.
but now you can see me.
So now we want you to
You
tell
guys
us.
do wonderful things.
Wow.
Thank
Thank you.
Wonder
Thank you. That's good.
my heart.
Oh, thank you so much. We can only do better. We can only improve day by day, and we are putting our best. We are trying to put our best to what we do so that we improve on daily basis, because that's how we affect the world. Uh, are you there with us? I think she's frozen a bit.
Yes.
So we are waiting for your. Okay, now. Wow.
Okay,
Okay, I think it's better now.
we're trying to get better. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Very well.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Good. You
Okay.
guys are doing so many wonderful things for your community, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
so
very
much.
much, Ra.
Thank you so very much. We can only improve every day.
And you guys are doing wonderful things in spite of your own obstacles.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
very
you so
much.
very much. So, Ahmad,
What time is it there in Africa?
this is 8 p.m. 6 after 8. 8 p.m.
We have 8 p.m.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
It's 11 p.m. in America.
Wow.
That means we're
That's
7
hours
hours apart.
difference.
This
Wow.
8
Yeah.
Wow.
8:06.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So, Ahmed, how has this year been to you? If we can ask.
So I just came on. What do you have going on?
Okay, we are looking at 2020 in retrospect.
Okay, you cut out.
We are looking at 2020 in retrospect. What our experiences has been compared to our expectation for the year 2020. What have we experienced this year? So we are just letting the cat out of the bag.
It's a big cat. I think 2020 is God's vision. 2020 vision, a lot is being exposed in 2020.
Wow. I hope so too. I want to believe so too. A lot is happening.
It's very scary.
So true. So true. So true.
As that.
But we know who wins.
That's it.
The Lord wins.
Exact. Oh my God. I love that. I love that. I love that.
We are just the soldiers.
So true. So true. And we cannot back down.
No, no. Or we lose. We don't want to lose.
No,
We are
no,
the
we can't.
soldiers to fight for the win.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And we are fighting from the standpoint of victory. That's what makes the difference. We are
Yes.
we are fighting from the standpoint of
Yes.
victory.
Yes.
That's what makes the difference. Because once you have the right mindset, I believe everything is possible.
Yeah.
Once you have the right mindset, whoever you are, whatever your color, whatever your shade, wherever you get yourself into, you will end well. Because it's all about ending well. And no one on this planet can end well if you are selfish, all about yourself, all about your immediate family. No, 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 no. Look for how you can impact the life of anyone that comes in contact with you. That gives the atmosphere joy radiating. And when the atmosphere is filled with love and joy, especially during this period that we are in now, if you have the atmosphere filled with love and joy, you are imparting love and joy in the life of others, you will also experience the same. Because this life is a rebound. It is what you throw out that bounces back to you. But if you cause pain in the life of others, you yourself can never experience peace.
That's right. That's right. Because whatever you put out there, you will get back.
It will come back. It will come back. You can never throw
Yes, and
anything
sometimes
out.
it's like,
Aha, twice faster. Yes,
yeah,
yes. Because of
Setros in
the
Africa.
because of the law of double impact. When you throw once, sometimes it gets back to you twice. Yeah, I totally believe.
Right,
And
right.
if there is anything we are grateful for this year, is the fact that we have seen lives change more than any other year.
Yeah.
A lot of people are complaining about the year 2020, a lot of reasons to complain, but we chose to look at the good part of the year 2020.
Despite the fact that 2020 decided to take our baby, as in
Let me tell you, in 2020 we lost our baby, our precious little baby, 2 years
Beautiful
old.
baby.
In 2020 she lost her mom. In 2020 I lost my aunt, and my aunt, we are going to bury her this next week.
Yeah, this week.
Oh, we are going to bury her this week, not even next week. We are burying her this week, Friday. Despite all numerous things that are happening, we still choose to be happy and to make others happy.
Right.
And it's better for us, because if you continue to look at the negative aspect of life, you will be down. You will be down, and you will not achieve the best for yourself and for your community.
You will continue to bring negative to you. If you speak positive, positive comes. If you speak negative, negative comes. We have to put the good words out there in the universe, and good things will continue to happen.
Exactly. Exactly.
And life is life. It is. We were not, God did not say he would put us here without trials and tribulations. And I believe it's how we act in those trials and tribulations that make us who we are and put us where we need to be. You know, I mean, what have we done that we should not experience bad things in life? We've done nothing. I am not Jesus. I'm just supposed to handle those things in a positive way. And that's going to build character in all of us when we have those trials and tribulations. Wow. But we're supposed to behave in a good way, not, oh, cry, cry, cry. We'll be crying all the time.
And cry has never solved anything.
Any challenge.
Nope. Cry has only aggravated challenges.
Right.
And before you came on, Sorry, you can have the floor.
That's okay. You go.
Okay. Before
Well,
you
you
came
guys
up,
are doing wonderful things. You're including a bunch of people. I've been watching your videos. I've been watching your live streams. You've been including people from UK and America and all over the world to help you do good things.
oh, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much.
The connection, you've been connecting so many people. So many people you have been connecting together.
Wow, thank you so much,
Thank you
ma'am.
so very much.
Thank you so much. Is because we derive joy in seeing others happy. You need to see, it's not all the videos we can put out there. We have to edit it so that it doesn't take much time. But if you see these youth, especially these African youth, so many of them will be crying that, wow, their life has just been changed, transformed, and the likes. And that's what gives us joy. So if we can do this to people that cannot pay us back, I think that's the best thing anyone can do. Because whenever you do, you assist people that can pay you back, you have not done anything. But when you do it to people that you are not expecting payback from, then it's called sacrifice. And we are so happy that despite our own personal issues, challenges, and the likes, we have gone to that stage whereby we forget about ourselves and look at how to cater for the needs of others. And God is faithful. God is faithful. So looking at 2020, I would say it was a tough year for tough people. But tough people always do good. It's only the...
That's right. That's right. We come out ahead.
Yeah. It's only the jellyfish human being that will change their lifestyle when they are faced with challenges. And there is one word for them: unstable. And anybody that is unstable in life, you can't follow such persons, because at the needed hour, they will disappoint you. So we thank God we are there for those youths.
Yeah. You're doing a great job. And so you've only had one, right? One that kind of didn't do well?
We've only had
one youth.
One youth that didn't do well. Yeah. Out of about 20. Out of about 20 youth.
Good. That's good. So tell me about the future, 2021. You got the foundation.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the foundation.
See what is at the back.
Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. And I saw all the youth had the t-shirts on as well.
Yes. We only gave it to those that we have already paid for. You understand?
That we paid for
paid for their training.
They are part of the program already.
So every other youth that you are seeing there, they are on our waiting list for next year. You understand? They are on our waiting list for next year for us to pay for their training, for us to buy their machines and the like. And you can see how they came. They were so happy. Even the little food, we just prepared snacks and drinks for them. Even the little food, they rushed it and they were so happy. And I thank God the lady, the food was prepared by one of our
I know
that lost her husband.
The woman who lost her husband.
Yeah, I'm so happy because it was very tasty. Even my children were like, "Oh, this is beautiful." It was nice. So with that, one thing is that it's not just about helping people; it's about helping them and monitoring them to growth. And that is what we call mentorship. You mentor people into greatness. In mentoring people, in mentoring people into greatness, you help them to prevent waste. You help them to prevent wrong attitude in business handling. And I'm so grateful that these youths they are blowing my mind up. So for next year, our game plans are this. next year, we look forward to helping a minimum of 1,000 youths per quarter.
It's a big one, but
Yeah,
it's a big project, but
it's a
we
big
we
project.
have it in mind that
But
way because
that's our
and we
passion.
believe God can do it.
That's the reason why we believe that's the reason why we are till date. So then another aspect is that come next year, we want to have a physical location.
Yeah.
A physical location where we will bring all these youths that are into numerous crafts. We'll set up a space for them where customers can walk in and patronize them.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
Now, you have a site that we can patronize as well?
We because of
you
the
have
cost,
a site.
We don't have that. We set up the site before, but it went down because we didn't have money to manage the site.
But calls from Africa.
But you understand? But we are working on getting it back. We are working on getting the site back. This site is zitrahub.com.
Okay.
Zitra, we have our website at zitra.com. Yeah. Zitra.tv. So the site for them to host their products is called zitrahub.com.
Okay.
So what we are going to do now is once we are able to get some amount of money, we will call the website builder to reinstate the site so that we can now be showcasing all their products on that site so that people can be ordering. And there's another NGO in America.
Calls from Africa.
Africa. They promise to also help in assisting us in distributing their products free of charge outside the continent of Africa. So
he was on last week, right? He was on last week, I think. The gentleman. Yes. Okay.
He and his wife has been very supportive of what we are doing. So they promise to assist us with that. So next year, we want to put money into the hand of these youths by making them work for it. I believe it is what people work for that they will treasure. I don't believe in giving people physical money. I believe in giving them opportunities that will make them money. And that's why next year is going to be just fantastic. There are some of them that we bought fabric for, we brought materials for, so that they can create designs and the likes. So by the time the designs are up, we'll bring it here, we will showcase it, we'll go on our Facebook and see how we can showcase it. And I was also thinking of some other sites that we can upload some of their stuff, but I know that with time, we'll just take it one step after the other. But the first thing first, they need that physical location because our African youth, they need constant mentoring and monitoring.
Yeah.
They need constant so that when we have that physical location, I can connect the internet and have an accountant. I have some accountants in the US. I have a business, what's it called? A doctor in business administration that is also a military man in the US. You'll be able to guide them in account preparations and the likes. I have somebody from one of these outstanding banks that will teach them on customer relations, because those are the things I saw in Dubai. Those are some of the stuff I saw in Dubai that made Dubai to stand out. Any shop you walk into in Dubai, you will see the way they will talk to you. It's because they have been trained on customer service, etiquette, and the likes. How you relate to people. The way you relate to people will make them to stay with you and buy your product out of love and care and come back again and refer you.
Right.
Those are the mentalities I
Right.
want in this. Not just I'm a carpenter. No, no, there are millions of carpenters all over the world. What will make people to recognize these African carpenters under our foundation is that they have good character, they are honest, they relate to people professionally, and they keep to time, because there's another challenge in Africa. Africans do not keep to time. And that's what I want to break out of this youth. So I want them to be timely. And let me tell you, one of the reasons why Africans don't keep to time, do you know the reason? Is because we do not have power, electricity. We do not have constant, especially in Nigeria. So any country where electricity is not constant, is not stable,
the handcraft there will not move forward, because most handcraft requires electricity. Like for you to really do well in designing now, when you use what's it called? All these electric machines. You need light for you to do carpentry. That was why we had to get the boy a gen, so that light doesn't stop you. Whatever you're doing, whatever they're doing, maybe even stylists, they need light. So the other day I went to the salon, they had to run on gen from morning till night. So how much would they gain from it? And the fuel is very expensive now. So that's why most of the time they are not really making it and keeping to time and all the like.
And you know the beautiful thing, I will tell you that our life changed from since last week, that we had the opportunity to be using solar.
Got the solar panels, right?
Solar. It now makes our timing to be well adjusted and planned for. We can now say, oh, we want to do this by 2 a.m. and we are not disturbed that there's power outage and all the likes. As we are speaking with you now, there is no light. It is solar that we are using.
Right.
So, and are we not going to be happy for this? So I'm also looking forward to if we can see businesses that are into solar panel building, solar this thing. We can, if there is a way they can just come and help train our youth in Africa on this, I'll be very, very grateful, because I think that's the way forward.
And the thing is, in Africa, we now discovered that we're really just wasting the sunlight we have. You know that once sunlight comes out, our solar panel just keeps charging, keeps serving us sunlight. We don't even, for days, we've not on the gen. We've not on that gen, even if there's no light. Because God has already endowed us with this sunlight and we're not using it. And yet they keep people in darkness. And
have you been to any part of Africa before?
God put everything we need on this earth to sustain us, and man has taken it and turned it into evil, whether it be the electricity, whether it be our food, whatever they have to, but God put everything on this earth to sustain us.
Definitely. Have you been to Africa before?
No. Oh no, I would love to go.
Let me tell you, in Africa, the sunlight here is, it can, I don't know how to, the sunlight here can cook Indomie for you. Can cook spaghetti.
If you go to northern Nigeria.
The stuff is that I will just tell my wife, once it's from 7:30, the sun is up, the solar is charging. Even sometimes when they bring their light, I'll just be like, I don't want their light. Let me continue with my solar. Because the natural sun is giving me what I want. And I think one of the things we will now include in what we are doing is to start encouraging our youth to move their mind towards solar construction. Usage of solar for their businesses. I think that will really help our youth. And I'm just so grateful.
They would be self-sustained, and you wouldn't have to rely on your government or the electrical companies. You would be self-sustained. They couldn't shut you off.
Nah. Nobody can shut us off. Nobody.
That's right.
my kids will just, you said
You
my
so
children,
you have to pay for your electricity.
yes, we still pay for the electricity,
And they are bringing
and
crazy
they
bills.
increased the last bill they brought for electricity was like ×5. The bill was like ×5 of the previous bill. Why am I saying ×5? You know, it's like when you are paying $1 and they now bring $25. Can you imagine that? So
I know,
so
and
what
then you couldn't. You really didn't have the $1, so now you really finding it hard to find the $5.
so it's just very crazy, and I know that with more people getting to know about this solar and having people like us that can educate them on how to use solar energy, the
Right.
more I think we are going to be able to cut that excessiveness. So by the time they know that if the prices are too much, people will go for solar. They will come down on their prices.
Right. So here in America, if we put solar, a lot of people put them on their roofs, and then it collects so much energy that they sell the energy back to the energy company. So then we don't, if you have solar, sometimes you don't have to pay for electricity because you're generating so much power from your solar panels, you're actually selling it back to the energy company.
They don't do that.
In Africa here, you are free to have your solar to yourself, but any excesses, the government
They don't take
is
it.
not ready
It's
to
just
take
a
it from
waste.
you. It's just a waste. That's one. Then two, if this is even funny. Two is that I wanted to say something.
You still pay bills because they will not
Truth
take
is that they will still bring your bill to
Use.
you for the electricity that you are not even.
Even if you're not taking it.
Yes, they'll bring your bill.
Except to cut off.
Except you now go to them and say they should cut you
it
off totally. That they should cut you off.
They don't.
Okay, I remember something. Let me tell you this funny one. Is that where I presently live, there was no transformer. There was no transformer. So we now gathered our money together to go and buy transformer for electricity company. We bought it with our own money.
Yes, we paid.
They are not going to pay us back. So after bringing it, for them to connect it, do you know what they said? They said we should go and gather another set of money.
Huge money.
Huge money. I'm talking of millions of naira. We should go and gather it so that they will now use it to buy the wire to take light from their this thing and connect to the this thing that to the
and they take
to the transformer
charges.
To the transformer that we bought with our own money.
In fact.
And wow.
Still while we were trying to say, okay, let's gather the money so that we can get the transformer. They now brought this crazy bill of almost like ×10. So with that being said, I just told my people, I said, there is no need of paying them for connection. Let's just forget about them and move on. So the transformer is there, but it's not being connected. So what are we?
They don't give you light throughout a day. Throughout a whole day, they won't give you light. The next day, they will give you like maybe 2 hours.
They will say 1 day on, 1 day off. Today we are on, but there is no light.
There is no light.
So it's our solar. And that's why we continue to bless God for the. And that's one thing in life. If you are helping others, God will be helping you.
Yes. Yes.
Because we
gotta let it go out your hand for it to come back to you.
Yeah. I just look at it. The money for the solar panel is not as if maybe if we save our money to do that, we'll still have been able to do that. But it would have been stressful. We have youths that are around us. They are hungry. They are failing. So many of them are already thinking of suicide. So many of them already becoming miscreants. And when youths don't have money in their hand, that's where how they will now be going about to smoke drugs and the likes of them.
Evil enters. Yeah, evil enters.
So in our own mind, we have been going out and we are seeing the result of helping these youths. They are becoming better. Their parents are calling us to say thank you. My son, my daughter is now having something to do. There is this funny good boy that you should know about. Michael. His name is Michael. We are still going to do something more about him. We did something in the past. This young boy was, my wife found him in the market on the street. The boy was looking dejected. My wife just walked up to him and said, "What would you like to do?" You know what the boy said? Photography. We paid for the guy. You saw that? Okay.
I saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen all the videos.
Okay. Now let me tell you that boy now is doing a presentation. That is an organization in the United States that they are waiting for him to do a presentation, online presentation next year to address global youth.
Oh.
So I'm just like, this is beautiful. We can't be everywhere, but we can cut a little bit of ourselves into everybody that will come around. And that is fulfilling. That is fulfilling.
Well, I'm so thankful that I can help.
Oh, thank you so very much, ma'am.
Thank you so very much, ma'am.
Thank you so
much. How does that work with the Patreon? How does that work for you guys?
Patreon, what happens is that when people send through Patreon to support our channel or what have you, every month Patreon will be maybe if you decided to support us with $3 or $5 per month, every month Patreon will be taking $5. Some support us with $20, whatever the person can afford. So Patreon will be collecting it. Patreon
what does Patreon? Do they keep something?
Yeah, they keep part of it. They take their percentage.
Somehow.
Their percentage is a bit high. But some other persons, what some other persons do is that they ask for our details. So they pay into our domiciliary. You understand? They pay into our domiciliary account directly. So with that, that's the only way the whole fund can get across to us. Or they pay through SendWave. Do you know SendWave? Hello?
No.
Okay, there is an app. SendWave. There is World Remitter. There is World Remitter and there is SendWave. So some persons can use any of those opportunities, because in Africa here, what's it called? Doesn't work. PayPal doesn't work.
Okay.
PayPal doesn't work here in Africa. So I think basically those are just the means of getting anything across to us. Because this thing doesn't work.
I was just wondering how to do it without them taking something, how to do it to where you get all of the money and that somebody's not taking a percentage of it.
And the only way you can do that is through SendWave, World Remitter, or direct transfer, bank wire.
Okay.
Most of the people that want to do one-off assistance, they either use bank wire or World Remitter or SendWave.
Okay.
But those that want to be doing little by little every month, those are the ones that use this Patreon. But Patreon's charges is somehow they take their charges. But,
well, I'm hooked up on Patreon, but I wanted to send something, maybe a lump sum to help you around this time. But I wanted you to get all of it. I didn't want them to get a percentage.
If you thank you so very much, ma.
very much.
If you want to do that, if you want all the stuff to get to us,
Send you an email.
you the best way of doing that is to send through bank wire
Okay.
to our account. In that case, we might need to. You have our email.
Yes, I was going to say, I will email you and have a conversation through the email and discuss this with you further and see about, what we can do.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
And
much.
watch out
Okay.
for December 25th, when we are going to be giving out live chicken and some food stuff to some families that has gone through what we have been through before. Because
Yes, I saw
it's
that.
very, yeah, okay. So it's going to be a very lovely one. I can't wait to meet them because it was an experience I went through. In my family, we only eat chicken on
Yes.
Christmas Day and New Year. Those are the 2 days in a whole year.
Now, when you
When
young,
we were small,
Wow.
because we were not we didn't have much, just my mom that was taking care of us 4 children. So in the same way, we have so many people out there, single moms, single parents. It's not like America where they will have support given to the families. No, in Africa, in Nigeria, nothing like that. You have to look for your own food. So a lot of stuff. So I'm just so happy, and I'm looking forward to that day because those families are going to be very, very happy. They are going to be very, very happy. So from there, we'll now collate their children.
that needs to be trained.
Their children that needs to be trained, so that those children can now begin to take care of those families, so that they don't come next year and still be expecting people to give them money. So those children will be empowered.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right. And that's what will make them grow, is to empower them. You've got to
Exactly.
empower them. Anybody that's giving anything doesn't appreciate it. They don't, and they take advantage. You have to empower people.
Exactly.
God said we must work to eat. We must work to eat.
Yes, very well.
So you're doing wonderful, wonderful things, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Ma.
Thank you so very much.
It's really a pleasure.
And I'm praying for that new car. I've been praying for your new car.
Amen. I receive it.
I saw it left you again. It left you again on the road.
Okay, so that we can't left him on the road.
It left you again on the road.
You know what is making me laugh is that my wife was complaining about the car sometimes back that this car is just this thing, that God come and change this car for us. I said God will change this car for us, but that is not the most important thing now. The most important thing is to get these children out of the street. I'm tired of seeing children that have future. What will it be if I ride the best of cars and these children are not doing fine? They will come around, they will be the one to steal the car.
That's right.
They'll be the one to steal the car.
A wise man, right.
So let me use the money, the little I have now, the influence I have now, the platform I have now, let me use it to change their life. What tells you that in the nearest future, those children, and some of them will just say, no, this man made me who I am. Take cars. That time I will not even need to buy car by myself because there will be too many cars. I will just sell the cars and use it to feed more people. I need like 10,000. I need like 10,000 youths. I need like 10,000 youth per year that I have helped. That will say, because the game plan is this: if I help 1,000 youths per quarter, let's do the calculation per quarter. Each of these 1,000 youths per quarter, in a year, I will have 4 quarters. That means in a year, I have helped 4,000 youths in a year. each of these youths that I have helped, they will is a mandatory stuff. You will now have to help 3 other youths. Your own kind of help is not our own kind of help because they might not have that financial capacity. Their own help is just
To train
Right.
them
your chosen
in your chosen
that
craft.
Right.
So when you have you
Right.
have trained in your chosen craft, we will now go and look for money to buy their machines and do their graduations for them. So at the end of the year,
Right.
we have 4,000 trained by us. This 4,000 would have trained 3,000 each. 3 times 4, that's 12,000. So if I get 12,000 youth out of the street every year, I'm more fulfilled. I'm more fulfilled. So that when I'm exiting this world, the angels will just be blaring the songs, and I will see some of those my youths.
Amen.
Well done. You didn't waste your life on that.
Amen.
That's my own.
Amen. 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 You're doing wonderful things.
We thank
Wonderful.
We thank God.
You know,
We thank-
and there are definitely some gems up in heaven for you.
I know my daughter is there looking down
And
and
you're
saying,
proud.
wow, bravo. Because that's one of the things that got us more annoyed that we must do well. Because our daughter lived just 2 years and 2 months. Till date, we are still talking about her. We can't forget about her.
She's an angel.
She's an angel because a little baby that will look at you, even while we were going through a lot of financial challenges, the little baby will look at you and make you smile
and tell you a song
and give you
of hope.
songs of hope. A 2-year-old,
Yeah.
she will just start singing for you, so you will forget about your worries, and before you know it, things will happen. So it's just so if that little girl can create such memories, a girl that if I carry her, she will tap me like this, like, calm down, it's okay, everything is going to be fine. So when she was dying, we promised her that we are not going to disappoint you. This thing that we are doing, we will put more strength at it. And let me not lie to you, sometimes we have a downtime when we'll just feel like, oh, why did this happen?
Well, yeah, of course.
But whenever we are going through that downtime,
It's human.
whenever we are going through that downtime, we'll just remember, oh, let's make some other kids smile. Let's make sure some other kids do not die like this because their parents are poor. We'll go out again, spread the smiles, and everybody's happy. So we are so grateful having you, Bernard.
Everybody's being blessed. She's very proud of you. Very proud of her parents.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
So great. So great. Well, I'm going to email y'all and get some more information from you to see how best that I can continue to help you. I think y'all doing wonderful things, and you know, we have to empower our youth to have a better world.
Wow, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you
so very much.
It's been
Thank
great
you so very
today
much.
on this live stream. So
You really made our live stream a
today.
very interesting one today. You and Jim. How by now you know Jim. I hope by now you know Jim.
Jim Barra.
Yes, I know Jim. Yes, I've seen Jim. Yes.
So
he was
Jim
on
Barra,
here earlier.
Yes. Jim Barra.
Yeah, he was on here earlier.
So we are so grateful to have you. So as we wrap up, we want you to give us your parting words because we are wrapping up with beautiful Bernard. Yeah, Ahmed.
My parting words. I'm sorry. Hey, I can't
Did
hear.
I pronounce your name very well?
Well, actually, that's like a nickname. My name is Tammy.
Wow, Tammy.
Tammy. It
Tammy
sounds like
with a T. T.
Okay, Tammy. Okay.
Tammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
Tammy.
yeah.
Nice.
But
But
I have a bonus son. I have a stepson. And so I used to sign my cards SMOM, stepmom, S-mom, stepmom. So
Stepmom.
kind of, yeah. So that's kind of when I first got onto Google, what I put as my ID. But my name is Tam.
Tammy, okay. Nice meeting
Yes.
you. So your passing word.
So my words of wisdom, or my words, just don't, I don't even know. Just continue to do what you're doing.
Oh,
You're doing wonderful things. And just trust in the Lord, because again, we know who won. And
exactly.
all of this that we see, you know, we only see what's in front of us. He sees the whole picture.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Wow.
I love y'all. I love what y'all are doing. I hope one day I can come and visit you and you can show me around the country.
See,
That's
in
our
short,
joy.
I look forward to hosting you, and I can say that by the time that you'll be coming to Africa, Nigeria precisely, I will show, by that time, I believe, I'll be able to show you round where each of these youths are doing great and marvelous things. Because by that time, no, these youths,
I would love that.
a lot of them have already transformed into big shots that will be helping others for us. Because we just need to spread the love. That's it. Yes, please.
And we have to be careful of these people who want to control us. We have to be very careful of these people who want to control us.
Definitely.
Don't take the shots.
At all. At all.
I'm not taking no shot.
You know what? By the time you come, I will take you to go and see our bushes, where you have plants that people take to natural cures and the likes of them. But my people are not, a lot of my people are jumping in, they're not using it because they have been brainwashed. But God will just help us. We'll try our best.
Yeah, they're population control. They're trying to control our population.
They won't succeed. A lot is happening, but God is in charge. That's what I believe.
We know who has won.
God is in charge.
Just like you said.
Yes, ma'am. So
much love from America to Nigeria.
Yay! Lovely. So glad to have you, Tammy.
Okay. You have a good night.
Yeah, you too. So with this, we've come to the end of the program. Bye-bye. Oh my God.
Bye-bye.
Bye.